Welcome back to part 5. I'm honestly dreading on working on this car, guys. We're gonna be cutting into here. Yeah, we're gonna do that. All right, we got the car up in the air. This is all taken off, so that way I could just take this off, and then we have everything right here that we need, so we can just start cutting. I'm gonna start with this one just because I measured this side from the tire to like here on that side, and I wanted to at least be matching. So we're gonna do this cut and then see how similar it is to that one. But for now, I got the measurements, which is nice because then I won't have to sand all of that down, and we'll still have some space for the flare to sit on. Sucks because somehow I managed to get a dent right here. I don't know if this is from the previous people who worked on it or something, but that was never like that, so that sucks. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get to cutting. Not again. It itches. Oh yeah! Alright, so yesterday I was a little stuck. Where did I put that flare? Is it this one? Yeah. Alright, so alright, before I cut more into the door jamb. We cut into the door jamb because it was poking. So we made that cut right there, and then the rest going down right here. So essentially the flare has to sit an inch. So if you guys are doing this, leave an inch right here from the body line and then go in an inch right here. I curved in, I might need to go in straight and then come down right here, but it's essentially the flare's gonna sit up higher, if you guys are wondering, and then we need to shave on the door so you guys can see, because the door's not gonna let the flare close with it. So right now that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna go on a time lapse and I'm just gonna shave it right here, from like right here, so that way we can start going down and seeing if that'll get us to let us close the door in and out. Sounds like a pain, it sounds like a lot and sketchy, but it'll look good, hopefully. All right guys, what is up? Today we're gonna be sanding this bumper. I've kind of been picky about the bumper because it's a little eaten in here. It's not too bad, you can kind of see it right there, but it bugs me. I'm picky like that, I guess. So, but yeah, we should just jump on it like Mike did with his KBD. Except for in this won't flex like the KBD, but we're gonna get started on that, and then yeah, we'll show you guys when it's done. We're just waiting on a couple of other materials so that way we can get this thing going and I can be done with this car, because I've been really dreading to drive this thing. So but yeah, if you're new here, subscribe, and yeah, welcome to the videos. Let's get started today. Let's get started on today's project. I don't know, this whole car's a project. I got the fog lights off, so we got both there, and we got the little back brackets off. Now we're just gonna go ahead and sand this, and then we'll show you guys the end result once it's done being sanded. But to me it looks like it needs a lot of work. All right, I ran out of sandpaper for the the front bumper. Right now we're gonna attempt, I say attempt because I would say I'm gonna show you guys, but this would only be like my second time doing this. But we're gonna plastic weld this bumper. This rear bumper was mint when I got it. I had no cracks, no nothing. It wasn't bent. It's not broken. I have one little itty bitty lad of a crack right there. So we're gonna try and fix that. Jesus, I just realized how hard I breathe in these videos. I am so sorry, guys. We're gonna try and weld this from the back, and then from the back we're just gonna leave it plastic welded, and then the rest is history. We're gonna tape off from where we need to sand, and then the rest we're just gonna start priming. Why am I out of breath? Jesus Christ. But that's where we're at right now. I'm just gonna set you guys up so you guys can see how I plastic weld it. If you guys wanna get one of these, you can get one of these at Harbor Freight, and it's like 10 bucks. But yeah, let's insert the picture of the bird from Rio. That's what I look like right now. So I'm gonna set you guys up, and we're gonna plastic weld this. Hopefully we do it right. Right now I'm just gonna scuff it with 180 around like the edges, so that way it like can bond or something. Not really too sure. This is what I'm just going based off of what I think I should be doing. So yeah, we're just gonna scuff it right there, and then we'll hit it with a clamp, and then we'll start plastic welding it. I couldn't do it by myself, so if you have someone to help you, it's honestly better. But basically what you want to do is just grab the little plastic that comes with the kit and then just kind of spread it. I'm gonna try and clean this up a little bit nicer because that kind of bugs me. And then we need to go down to the crack that's like right down there. But all right, here's the end result. It's honestly not that hard, guys. Just heat up your little stick, grab your little plastic support thingies, and the rest is pretty easy. Just melt it and then spread it out. Looks pretty good. I like it. I'm happy with it. I tried making it look as pretty as I could in there, but honestly I couldn't, so now I'm just gonna let it dry overnight. All right, it's the next day. This should be dried up pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and mark right here where this is at, even though you can see it, because we're still gonna Bondo this. But everything else we're gonna start sanding. Oh, we also gotta take off these tabs, because we're not gonna be using these metal tabs. We're gonna be like cutting through them or something, so right here. All right, if you guys are wondering how to get these out, just drill into these little like holes right here. My camera's acting up, but those, I'll show you guys with one right now, but it's pretty simple. Just grab it and then go in there and it'll start spinning right in there. If you start drilling in here, it'll come out. All right, finishing up today's video, I'm gonna show you guys the progress. I don't know where all the clips went, or if I kind of just wanted to focus on doing this. I was kind of nervous, to be honest, cutting into the door, as you guys saw. So we made this cut right here. Let me give you guys some light. So we made that cut right there. When I set it down on the ground, it airs out pretty good now. I have clearance. The reason why we had to cut into the door was because the metal piece that went right here wouldn't bend as easy as this one. But anyways, the wheel well flexes more than the actual metal piece that was attached to the door. And then we cut the door. All this is going to be welded up and seam sealed, but now the flare closes when we line it up right here. It closes and it clears right here. Might shave it just a little just to clean it up, and then we'll get all this welded. We did the same thing on this side. So you guys saw when we cut this. This is all good now. This just needs to be welded, seam sealed. Door was cut as well. And it clears the flare now, which I'm happy about. But yeah, so basically what we did was just cut it a little bit more so the flare sits up, cut into the door so that way the bottom piece of the flare right here could clear the door when the door opens and closes. But everything will be molded with the flare in here. Oh, this is perfect. We haven't cut into this door yet, but you need to go in about 1 inch and then go down. This is the piece that I was talking about that doesn't flex compared to this material, the wheel well material. So that needs to come out, and we'll do that in the next video. But door is already cut. Like I said, it's 1 inch if you're doing it. That's pretty much it. An update on the front, because we did the front bumper and the rear bumper. So front bumper, I'm gonna get a new one. It got sanded down. It's perfectly fine. This bumper's great, has no issues. Only thing that I want is that OEM look right here on the mouthpiece. Same thing with like the fog lights. And to top it off, this really bugs me. It's kind of like shaved in here from when I was still experimenting with the flares and the wheel setup. So we're just gonna go ahead and get a new front bumper. The grill, we ended up sanding the grill. Again, I'm gonna get a new grill. I don't like how this was sprayed in here, and I've been looking at a lot of Bugeye pictures of people who have Bugeyes, and I really like that OEM look. I just think that OEM plastic look looks really good to me. And so just going in here and trying to sand all this and then trying to spray it black, I really don't want to compete with it. So grill, we're getting a new one. These two will probably be up for sale. If you're local and you know me, hit me up. I'll probably give you a good deal on it. Also, this is a surprise for next video. We're going to start the maintenance series while the car is kind of ugly and torn apart, instead of when it's nice. I don't want to ruin something or have something break. So we're going to go ahead and pull the motor. This is going to go into depth into the next video. It started with a turbo inlet. So I started with the turbo inlet being bad. I can actually give you guys a sneak peek, but this is what happens. All the boost was just escaping. So that's why it was making that noise. But that turbo inlet was the death of me. So we're gonna start that. So like I said, new front bumper, new grille. We finished the rears, as I am hoping. I'm really tired of cutting into these rears and just everything else. Also the kit, we're gonna have help on this, hopefully. If not, we're gonna try and do it ourselves. But the kit needs to be extended with the spray foam and fiberglass, so more work. And honestly, like, it'll be cool learning that, because then eventually in the long run, if I ever do another kit, I did want to try and like mess with spray foam and all that. So that'll be pretty cool to put that on the vlog. Oh, we have some new parts coming in. You guys will see that in the next video. Side skirts, that's what I was missing, because I just saw them. They got sanded down. They're right here. They're going to Kel. I don't want these anymore. Again, same reason. I just want that plastic look. Oh, last thing. The rear bumper, we finished plastic welding it. I still have it in the same position. So we still have it here. I'm waiting on my Bondo and Bondo fiberglass to show up. I just ordered it, so we're waiting for that to show up, so that way we can actually Bondo it on this side and it'll be all smooth. I'm kind of debating, because this is kind of ugly, and I'm debating on shaving all this plastic off or taking it off again and redoing it and showing you guys, like setting up the camera and actually showing you guys to do it. So, but we'll see what happens when I take this off. If it breaks, like if it cracks again, then we're probably gonna use a different plastic welder, but that's just for now. If you guys didn't subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by July. Like this video. Let me know what you guys think so far on the rebuild series. Let me know you guys' thoughts and where you guys think this is gonna go, if it's gonna turn into a part out or not. I hope not, but yeah, turn those post notifications on too. Peace out, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Feel me? I might sip out this bottle until it get hollow. Shit, I might sip out this bottle, just drowning my sorrows. Drowning my sorrows, be better tomorrow. Cause these broken dreams is as hard as it gets. My nigga died at only 25. I'm thanking God for letting me see it.